Hello, my babes. I couldn't resist. I had to do 6 cards today. 6 different decks. First deck, Starseed Oracle, Rebecca Campbell. Second deck, Last Unicorn. Third deck, Shamana Keeling. Fourth deck, Toth. Fifth deck, Buddha Doodles. Sixth deck, Animal Spirit. So each one of these has a reason for behind why I chose this particular deck. I'd like to start first with the Last Unicorn. This is going to be our love deck. So anything in terms of matter of the heart. And y'all know how good I am at shuffling, so maybe I'll just do this off camera. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to do a quick one, as I did shuffle them before I started the video. So what love message do we have today? There she blows. We'll come back. Next, how do you further connect yourself to all that you are, all of your divinity? We're all star seeds here. Each with us, we carry a piece of the puzzle, a piece of the whole, a piece of the hologram that is all that is. I like this one. And this deck can tell you anything, and somehow it still feels okay. This is coming from me, a very sensitive, watery and airy soul, or however you would like to call it. This deck could tell you the worst news ever, but it wouldn't feel so bad, whereas Toth will bring you to your knees. Here we go, here we go. Don't be jealous of my shuffling skills. I'm gonna cut it and go with this one. So yes, again, here we go. The bringer to your knees. So whatever medicine you need, the medicine that's hard to swallow is coming with this card. Honestly, this is one of my most favorite decks. Sometimes we just need to know what the dealio, yo. Alright, we're going to cut it. It's upside down, but we're going to go with it. And then whatever animal you're being called to work with, that one right there. And your mantra for the day. There we are. There she blows. All right. The moment you've been waiting for. The hardest news to swallow is coming first. Upside down, 7 of Wands. So somewhere in your life, you are losing your sense of direction. You're losing your sense of self. Let's see if we can find anything else. You are not tapping in to everything that you are. You are everything. What things outside of yourself are you feeling are more pertinent to your life right now than the things that are inside of yourself? Perhaps there's a goal that you have for yourself and you're not believing in yourself. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the love card. Love card is upright. It's the Magician. So I feel like there's some type of an illusion that you're actually living in when it comes to your love life. So maybe you are admiring someone or something from afar. Maybe you're romanticizing a situation from the past. That's what I see. Ooh, Ascension. So this is all saying all of this stuff that's underneath doesn't matter. Focus. Focus, 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 focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus on this moment. Focus on what's happening right now. Just as I was watching the sunset earlier, listening to the birds sing, The birds can give us all the medicine that we need. The sun can give us everything we need. The sun is our source of prana. So don't be disillusioned by these cards here. In fact, I would say forget them. Focus on this. Focus on yourself. Focus on your core. You're being called to work with a vulture, which means you're being called to let go of old energies that don't suit you anymore. This is a lot of, what do you call it? The words and stuff, friends. Ancestral healing. And I actually just had something come into my awareness last night. If you've cleared something for your ancestral line, beautiful. But know that even though you are here in this place, in this space, in this time, you are called to be exactly who you're meant to be. If you're stepping outside of yourself, constantly trying to heal something for others, that is beautiful. But there is a point in time where you are reaching outside of yourself to the not self. So this card, to me, is telling you right now, first of all, pay attention to vultures. Different types of vultures fly different ways in the air. Certain vultures can fly as high as the airplanes can. And that is the Griffons vulture. Oh my gosh, I know the name of this. They have 13 of them at the Phoenix Zoo. So there's many vultures that can see from very far away, that can smell from very far away, and they circle to let the vultures who have like the can opener beaks, the lappet face vultures, these types, also the king vulture, these types. So there are different types of vultures, just as there are different types of vultures for different types of situations. There are different types of healing for your ancestral line. You do not have to do it all. Remember, if it happened to you and it happened through you, then yes, you are healing for all. But all of these other things that are outside of yourself, you are not responsible for them. Now, if you feel called to be, that is beautiful. But if you are constantly, just going outside of yourself so much, trying to fix everything that's outside of you, it's too much. You have to really, 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 really find your center. Who are you? And how do you find you? I find me by sitting in nature. How do you find you? How do you go to your core, to your intrinsic coil, and know yourself versus the non-self? So that got some heavy stuff going on, but today pay attention to vultures. Maybe look them up. See if any of the metaphysical meanings for a vulture grab your awareness. Maybe take a trip to the zoo. If you live in Phoenix, go to the Phoenix Zoo at Predator Passage across from the lion and the hyena. You will see the vultures. There is only one lappet-faced vulture in that enclosure, and the lappet-faced vulture is the one that has the can opener beak, that when he lands, all the other vultures move out of his way. Same with the king vulture. When they land, all the other vultures move out of their way because they are the ones who can rip into the carcass with their can opener beak. Whereas the other, it's Rappel's griffin. Excuse me for not remembering. The 13 of them at the Phoenix Zoo, the Rappel's griffin, they are the ones that can fly as high as a commercial airline at 30,000 feet. Those ones sense the first sign of the carcass, and they circle and they wait until the hierarchical system begins. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about a hierarchical system, but I am talking about it's not your job to do everything. Even the vultures know that. The cleanup crew. I love vultures. I love working with vulture medicine. Now let's see what our mantra is for today. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive to it, you will see it. That's exactly what I get. So allow yourself to be yourself, whether you are the lappet-faced vulture or the griffon. It doesn't matter. Be who you are. Forget these things. Yes, I'm actually telling you to forget these because I see them as past. I see them as wounds, perhaps wounds that you're still carrying. Let yourself be your full self. You are not just this lifetime. You are of the stars. Focus in on this horse energy. You see these falcons here? Falcon medicine is timing. So whatever you want, if it's aligned for you, if it's truly something that comes from your core, you will have it. when the timing is right. But the other part about timing is we have to stack ourselves up for it. We have to get our mental field clean. We have to, make sure there's nothing in the astral that is coming up as repetitive behaviors or cycles that are asking to be worked with and finished. If you're constantly finding yourself feeling like you're stuck and you're in the same place, it's because you're missing something. And the best way, in my advice, to find what you're missing is to be in this present moment and to allow. That means that not everything is yours to fix. And this disillusionment, it will last as long as you decide. Number one, this pattern, this karmic pattern, perhaps this astral pattern, will last as long as you allow it to. Maybe people are saying things that are mean about you. Who cares? Let it transcend. Let it bounce off of you. Maybe you're worried about money. Stop doing that. Abundance comes in all forms besides money. Live in the moment. Hone in on your magic. And know that everything that you place inside of you, everything that you drink up, is your choice. So whether you choose to drink up self-awareness, whether you choose to go into the not self by using coping mechanisms, it's your choice. This illusion is one of your creation, which means that you can set it free. And this right here, this just means that you have a setback. And that makes sense too, because Mars is retrograde. So maybe this is about labels. Maybe this is about someone gave you a label for yourself. You don't have to honor that label. All you have to do is be yourself. So you're very strongly being called to stay in the present moment, to clear your mental field, to clear your astral space, to make a different choice.